Hello everyone, Denise Carpenter from ReikiAssociates.com here, and today we're going to continue on with the playlist Moving into Wholeness. Now today we will talk about Class 2. Last week we talked about Class 1 and we talked in Class 1 about the concept that we are pure energy. We are made of energy. Everything on this planet is made of energy. And then today we're going to move into the idea that we have the capacity, but not the training yet, to really work with that energy in a way that's always moving us forward toward our highest good, which really is where the universe is taking us. It always takes us to that higher frequency, that place of higher good, of cooperation, collaboration, and moving us out of the kind of the idea of competition, win, lose, all of that. And again, we talked about Piscean versus Aquarian last week. So for Class 2, again, we start with the concept that we are made of pure energy. We are made of, everything on this planet is made of universal life force. We're made of that energy of the universal life force. And we have, within that, we kind of each have our own little energy framework that universal life force will flow through from our center above down through and out our center below, or from our center below up and out through our center above. And then it connects in with those infinity waves with each chakra, and I'm sure there's way more than that going on, and you can look that up. There's science behind all of that to show you just how connected we are to everything and everyone, and it absolutely confirms the fact that we are pure energy. So then the question becomes, how come my life looks the way my life looks? And the teaching that we're going to explore, and some of this takes a while to unwind and move into, so we'll be very gentle with this concept, is that as the energy, the universal life energy, moves into us through our center above, it starts to work through within our own individual energy patterning. We call them a belief system, but they're really like little computer programs that are made up from experiences in our past, from teachings either through our family, our culture, our peers, our school, our country, just living life, just being on this planet, all of those teachings. So we end up sometimes with beliefs that we are a being that's less than other beings, that we are a being that's unworthy of true happiness. Like if we've done some things in our past that we're not so proud of, that we can't change out of that, we have to haul that around with us for the rest of our lifetime, that we are unlovable. And the work of Class 2 is to help identify those beliefs, maybe have a look at how they've played out within our lifetime, because we keep, as the energy comes into us through our center above, and it flows through the belief of, I'm really not worthy of anyone loving me. That's what the universe will create for us, that we will live, we will have experiences that very much reinforce the idea that we're not worthy of anyone loving us. So that's not really the truth of the universal energy. The truth of the universal energy is that you are love. We are made of love. We are love, being loved, and loving. But these little programs or these little beliefs kind of hijack the universal energy. And of course, the energy is always working on our behalf. So it's going to, whatever we request, we have free will, we have choice in our life. And if we request that we're unlovable, or we're a less than, or we're always dismissed, or whatever that may be, or life is hard, that's what it's going to bring to us. So it's really a fascinating class to go through. and I've done it in a very verbal way for the verbal learners. And then we've also done it in a very a non-verbal way. So just through the sendings and just staying with those concepts and really working with those individual energy patternings that we have to look at beliefs, how to tell what's a belief and what's a truth. A belief that I'm unworthy, that would have to mean that everything and everybody on the planet is unworthy. And yet if you were to think about it, I'm sure you could think of like many people who are worthy of being loved or are worthy of receiving an easier life. So that's a belief, not a truth. So it's a fun lesson to do. There's homework attached because it takes a little practice to undo where we sit around our belief system. It takes a little practice to recognize what's coming up automatically. So that would be from our default mode network, our ego. And how do we find a way to step into truly honoring and loving the being that we are, and stepping forth from that place. So this one just takes a little bit more work, a little bit more persistence, I would say, because we're really creating new neural pathways. We're so used to all of those other ways of behaving that to create something new just takes a little bit of practice. So it's a fascinating class to do. If you would like more information or to discuss the package, please contact me through the website, reikiassociates.com. There's a contact page there. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to do this package, again, just connect with me through the website. We'll set it up. We can do it either in-person hands-on sessions, or we can do it remotely. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Namaste.